Good evening, everyone. This is Janae with Table Talk Tuesday. I have a company called Serenity Healing and Balance, and I'm coming to you today to talk about relationships that we have surrounded around money. So, who loves money? I do, but do you really? So we're going to get down to the core root of where our maybe disconnect, our possibly abusive relationship with money comes from. So unfortunately, you guys, when we grow up, we get and we take on programs and conditions from our parents. Thanks, mom and dad, right? And then we pass it down to our children, so on, so forth. Our parents had parents that did the same thing for them. So generational. And it all really boils down to your relationship that your parents had, that their parents had, that their parents had. Did your parents have the lack mentality and the scarcity? Mine did. And I remember all the time, we don't have enough money for that. We can't pay for that. Just all the time. And I remember just like tiptoeing into the room to go, hey, is there any way I could have this? I remember not being a selfish child, like, I want this in the grocery store. I literally tiptoed and was like, is there any way I could have this? Well, times have changed, kids have changed. But we all have had this in our life in one capacity or another, right? If nobody grew up with the lack mentality, then that is amazing, that's awesome, and I congratulate you. But most of us have, and so as we grow up and become adults and become parents, we have this lack mentality, like, don't have enough to do this, or I don't have enough to pay my bills. And we're so focused on the external, and guess what, you guys? Guess where it lies? It lies in the internal. What goes on within shows without. So if we're having this lack mentality within here, our body, our energy, because guys, money is just energy. It's a monetary, energetic tool in this 3D earthly plane. But our egos have put so much conditions and validations on it and made it this big thing that we are all trying to achieve. So if we have this lack and scarcity within our bodies and our vessels, and we're like, oh, we don't have enough, or we get stuff and we're like, but we want more, right? So I'm just going to give you a few tips on how to change the way you possibly look at things, because when we look at things and we change our perspective on it, the things that we look at can change. So gratitude. That is key. Gratitude. We have gratitude for everything that we have, even the smallest things. So in the class that I took today, we talked about money. This is where I got this, because it kind of caught me on fire, and I'm like, everybody needs to hear this. So if you find $1 on the ground where you're like, it's $1, man, wished it was 100. But you know what? I had somebody in the class say, $1 represents that there's more coming. And I thought that was amazing. So thank you. So we get wrapped up in our conditions and what we feel and what we think. So gratitude is number one. Gratitude. Number two would be, if you have scarcity and lack, guess what chakra that represents? It is the root chakra. And this is my carnelian, and it is I say it represents my Reiki holy fire Reiki use that I have. It's beautiful, and that's, for me, that's what it represents. But it's the root chakra, you guys. And so if we are wounded and our root chakra is seeping energy and it's not flowing properly, of course we're going to have that lack mentality. So the root chakra, we need to heal that, because if we feel lack and scarcity on the inside, we're going to project it on the outside, right? So we need to get in tune with our bodies and how we really feel. So 3, how can we figure that out? Today in my masterclass, she told us that we should write, and I'm going to do that tonight, you guys. We're going to write a letter to money, a letter to money, and see what comes up. I'm very interested in what's going to come up, you guys, because I also have the scarcity and lack mentality. I've been on my own for 10 years, and it's been super hard to manage your own self without a partner. So I've kind of had that lack and scarcity mentality. So I'm interested to do this letter tonight to see what bubbles up to the surface, and so that I can heal that and transmute that and get a better relationship with money. Money should be our friend. Money should not be viewed as evil. Money is just energy, you guys. It is an energetic exchange. That's all money is. It's the world, it's the ego, it's human beings that put such a stigma on money. And then 4 is tap in, tune in, meditate, and ground. And because, like I said, your root chakra, that is your security and your safety. And money is attached to security and safety. If you don't have money, you don't feel secure, you don't feel safe, you can't pay your rent, can't pay your bills. Oh no. So you're constantly ruminating, going, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So let's get grounded. Let's get real. Let's figure out where our trauma and our program is coming from, so that we can rewrite it, reprogram it, and rewire it. So just a little excerpt, sorry you guys, on being in a relationship with money and how to heal it. So moving forward, you guys, we can do more about this, because tonight I'm going to do that letter. I would love to have you join me in that. And then after you've done that letter, tomorrow possibly, or whenever you do the letter, put it in the comments. Let me know what come up for you. I'm excited, because I think it's going to be something that I'm not going to be happy with, right? I think it's going to be very negative, and that is where we start this process and we change it and we rewrite it. So I just wanted to also tell you just one little other thing, is that my website, you guys, is almost up and running. So I am offering classes. I am Reiki classes. I'm going to be offering inner child healing classes, money mindset classes, all different classes moving forward. So if you're interested, you can pop on over there, look at my website, browse through it, and if you do feel so inclined, you can order or put in your cart a session or a class or a spiritual coaching. They're 8 weeks long. So pop on over there. You guys, we're not alone. We're on this journey together. And I feel like if we stay in tune with each other and we're just supporting one another, that's what it boils down to, you guys, is the support that we have for our communities, right? And I am here for you. Like I've always said, if you need me, you can get a hold of me and I can assist you in any way. And also, like I always say, be the light, be the beacon, and be the change. I love you so much. And until next time, bye-bye.